lawyer, business owners ask me all the time, hey, aren't my employees at will? And doesn't that mean that I can fire them whenever I want to, for whatever reason I want to? Actually, can I just not give them a reason? Well, the answer is yes. But the problem is, it's just a little bit more complicated than that. I wanted to tell you what those complications are today and give you a hint about how to handle these issues. So actually, at-will employment means that employees can be fired for a good reason, a bad reason, or no reason at all, just as long as it's not an illegal reason. Now, there are 11 very common illegal reasons that are the same all the way across the country because they're required by federal law. And then there's 2 more. One of those is if the employee is a whistleblower. And so just think of that as if an employee has brought something to your attention or to the attention of the public that you're doing wrong in your workplace. It can be based on any number of statutes, including OSHA regulations, if you're covered by that, or if it's related to something in your industry like fraud and abuse in the healthcare industry. That gives whistleblower protection. The other additional reason is if the employee is trying to make your workplace better. So if they're on social media talking about things to improve their workplace, that would fall into that category. So the 11 main illegal reasons, race, religion, gender, all of that stuff, all 11, plus whistleblower, plus trying to make the workplace better. Those are your main illegal reasons. Now, aside from that, it is correct. You can fire in most states in the union, particularly Georgia, where I am, where I practice, fire an employee for a good reason, a bad reason, or no reason at all, just as long as it's not illegal. So how does this impact you when you are terminating an employee? So if the employee wants to know why they are fired and you say no reason, what's going to happen? The employee will go home and come up with a reason that you fired them that probably is going to make you look really bad. So I wouldn't give that you're at will reason to the employee. They might talk to their wife, their sister, friends, and they're going to come up with, it's because he goes to a different church than me. It's because I'm Muslim. It's because I'm a different race. And we don't want that to happen. What happens after that? If they supply a reason, then they might sue you. And at that point, you've already said, I fired you for no reason, or I fired you just because you're at will. And so you're changing your story. Then you're coming up with a real reason. And that's going to be more difficult to get a jury to believe. You can understand why. So sometimes I have business owners who try to protect the employee's feelings, and I didn't tell them really why they were fired because I just didn't want to hurt their feelings. I understand where you're coming from, but try to find a way to actually give the reason when you fire someone. That doesn't mean you have to be mean. It doesn't mean you have to be hurtful. Be respectful, be direct and to the point, and show them out the door. Because bottom line, the best practice is that when you fire somebody, even if you're in an at-will state like Georgia, you should take the time to know what the reason is and find a way to gently let the employee understand that reason. Be honest with that employee when you fire them. Now, so as my favorite professor used to always say, Rebecca Hannah White, who was my employment and labor law professor at the University of Georgia, yes, at-will employment means you can fire an employee whenever you want to, for a good reason, a bad reason, a no reason at all, as long as it's not an illegal reason. So, if you have liked this video, if it was helpful to you and your business, let me know. Share it, like it, comment. If you didn't like it, tell me that too. And as always, I want you to go out there and make a difference in this community, in our state, by having a strong business. Believe in what you're doing, lead your team, and succeed. Thank you.